Welcome back to Time with God series, Bible study with me, WendyMichelle Thompson. I hope you are having an awesome day. Today's reading is Numbers 8. Setting up the lamps. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and say to him, when you set up the lamps, see that all 7 light up the area in front of the lampstand." Aaron did so. He set up the lamps so they faced forward on the lampstand, just as the Lord commanded Moses. This is how the lampstand was made. It was made of hammered gold. From its base to its blossoms, the lampstand was made exactly like the pattern the Lord had shown Moses. Here is the setting apart of the Levites. Verse 5, the Lord said to Moses, "Take the Levites from among all the Israelites and make them ceremonially clean. To purify them, do this. Sprinkle the water of cleansing on them, then have them shave their whole bodies and wash their clothes, and so they will purify themselves. Have them take a young bull with its grain offering of the finest flour mixed with olive oil. Then you are to take a second young bull for a sin offering. Bring the Levites to the front of the tent of meeting and assemble the whole Israelite community." Verse 10. You are to bring the Levites before the Lord, and the Israelites are to lay their hands on them. Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as a wave offering from the Israelites, so that they may be ready to do the work of the Lord. Then the Levites are to lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, using one for a sin offering for the Lord and the other for a burnt offering, to make atonement for the Levites. Have the Levites stand in front of Aaron and his sons and then present them as a wave offering to the Lord. In this way, you are to set the Levites apart from the other Israelites, and the Levites will be mine. After you have purified the Levites and presented them as a wave offering, they are to come to do their work at the tent of meeting. They are the Israelites who are to be given wholly to me. I have taken them as my own in place of the firstborn, the first male offspring from every Israelite woman. Every firstborn male in Israel, whether human or animal, is mine. When I struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, I set them apart for myself. And I have taken the Levites in place of all the firstborn sons in Israel. From among all the Israelites, I have given the Levites as gifts to Aaron and his sons to do the work at the tent of meeting and on behalf of the Israelites, and to make atonement for them, so that no plague will strike the Israelites when they go near the sanctuary. Verse 20. Moses, Aaron, and the whole Israelite community did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. The Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes. Then Aaron presented them as a wave offering before the Lord and made atonement for them to purify them. After that, the Levites came to do their work at the tent of meeting under the supervision of Aaron and his sons. They did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded to Moses. The Lord said to Moses, "This applies to the Levites. Men 25 years old or more shall come to take part in the work at the tent of meeting. But at the age of 50, they must retire from their regular service and work no longer. They may assist their brothers in performing their duties at the tent of meeting, but they themselves must not do the work. This then is how you are to assign the responsibilities of the Levites. And that is the conclusion of the reading of Numbers 8. What responsibilities do we have to God? The 10 Commandments, of course, immediately come to mind. But he wants us to be in constant fellowship with him. He wants us to pray, and not just when things are going poorly or we're going through hard, grievous times, but in times of joy, happiness. He wants us to include him in every part of our lives, to be in that constant fellowship, that constant communion. That is why Christ died, so that we could have that. So, can we go through every hour of our waking day being in constant fellowship, always being in prayer? Obviously not, but we can attempt to do a better job than we probably do already. Sometimes once we have our quiet time and the day goes on and different things happen and it's just one thing after another, that quiet time with God becomes further and further away from our minds. And if we didn't have the ability to start the day with God, and sometimes that just happens because of work schedules, having weird sleep hours because of those work schedules or whatnot, and you have your time with God later in the day, that's not anything that we can help. But when we don't start the day with God immediately in our minds, things can so quickly unfold in the wrong way and then end up going somewhere that we never even imagined. So if anything, meditate on that today, that one thought. What can I do to be more in tune to God and to hear his voice and to make better choices? I love all of you so much. Thank you so much for being with me today. I ask that you please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. And please subscribe and hit the notifications. Click the bell for the notifications. And share this playlist. Share this channel. Thank you. God bless your today and all your tomorrows.